Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Get into and bring out scriptures on why y'all women that are at ease should be trembling because of the times that's coming. You know, I've heard a lot on social media about y'all being unbothered and shit. Let me get these scriptures on why y'all shouldn't be. Isaiah 32 verse 1. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip ye, and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Why? Verse 12. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, which basically is a system, and all the benefits that it, the crumbs that it provides to you women, and I'm speaking particularly to you so-called black, Latina, and Native American women, you Israelite women. This is symbolic for that, for this system and the crumbs it provides. Verse 13, upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briers, yea, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. In the joyous city, right? In the city of mirth. A lot of y'all are on that house of mirth spirit. And what does it say in Ecclesiastes chapter 7? Verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. So y'all are in the house of mirth. A lot of y'all are in the house of mirth. So this, I guess, Babylon, y'all are trying to keep that basically y'all are trying to keep a merciful spirit in Babylon, So I guess it would make it a joyous city in that way. Upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. Because y'all are satisfied with the crumbs that y'all are getting and at ease. At ease, Unbothered. Verse 14, because the palaces shall be forsaken, the multitude of the cities shall be left, the fort and towers shall be for dens forever, a joy of wild asses, a pasture of flocks. So basically it's going to turn into a wilderness out here, symbolically and also literally, because in Esdras, in 2nd Esdras chapter 16, let me get into it. Let me start from verse 21, because this is why, because it's still kind of cheap right now. Shit is still kind of cheap right now. Also, but that's starting to change, as you may know, y'all are beginning to notice. But it's still kind of cheap. So a lot of y'all still like, oh, damn, that was expensive, but still not that bad. I was still able to get it. So verse 21, behold, victuals shall, second Ezra chapter 16, verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion. One of those is famine, as you may notice. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Verse 23, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. This is speaking of the times is coming, known as Jacob's trouble, a time like no other. Verse 24, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. Verse 25, the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? Verse 26, the grapes shall ripe, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. Verse 27, so that one man shall desire to see another, and to hear his voice. Yeah. Verse 28, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of rocks. Verse 29, as in an orchard of olives, upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. Verse 30, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there is left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Verse 31, even in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. Verse 32, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. I'm going to continue on but as you can see, it's going to literally turn into that as well. It's going to literally turn into a wilderness out here. Verse 33, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The virgin shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. So even in this way, the system, instead of being for you, it's going to be against you. In these wars, the verse 34, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. What wars? The civil wars, race wars. This World War III that's coming up. A lot of y'all that survive all this, a lot of y'all gonna be drafted into the World War. A lot of you men, shit. A lot of you women too. A lot of you women too. But a lot of you men, a lot of your, okay, a lot of you men and you women, but because in in Denmark, for example, they have mandatory service for women. So we see that that's a trend. But the men are definitely going to be dying out here in the wars, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So y'all ain't going to have nobody to protect y'all, nobody to look after y'all. On that day, Micah 7:10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, Where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a mire of the streets. You know, there you go, man. In that day, because y'all gonna get ran through out here. You know, well, the elect women get saved through Isaiah 4:1. Y'all wicked women are gonna get ran through. Yeah, for the elect women, as I say, I'm gonna bring out Isaiah 4:1, because the elect woman is gonna get saved. The elect lady is gonna be saved. And in that day, seven women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by the name to take away our reproach. So there you go. And that's how the elect woman is going to be saved. Because the elect woman, like you. Because the elect women, we're going to accept a lot, but most of y'all women is going to get rejected out here. Most of y'all women is going to get curved out here, man. You know, left out there. You know, we gonna tell y'all to kick rocks, man. You know, especially y'all love Esau, the so-called white man, so much. We gonna tell y'all. I personally tell you to call 911 when some shit happen, knowing that 911 is not working. Cause y'all talk about calling 911 on Jake, right? Or call 911 on for anything. You know, I personally from these Gurkha troops. You know, when Isaiah 13:16 is happening to y'all, verses 15 and 16 is happening to y'all. Everyone that is thrust through everybody that is found shall be thrust through. Salakia. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, joined unto them. You know, you divestors are joined unto Esau. So you're going to fall by the sword. And also you're going to get ran through. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. It's speaking of 2/3 in general, but y'all would count as 2/3. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. You know, for the men that's sold out, you know, their wives. Well, the wives that are 2/3 are gonna be ravished. By who? Verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. When these UN troops from Russia and these other nations, when they're running when they kick down your door, they're gonna have their way with a lot of y'all, man. They did that. They do that down there in Africa. These UN troops. So what you think is gonna happen when them blue helmets is on the scene here in Babylon, especially from these countries that hate Babylon. They want to get back at Babylonians. What do you think is gonna happen? They're gonna do some shit like that to y'all, man. It ain't gonna be no. They ain't gonna have no rights in that day. You're gonna try to say I have rights, and they just gonna fucking pistol whip your ass or something. You're gonna be through in that day. Even for those that know how to shoot guns, what you gonna do against the man that is blessed with the sword, Esau, and his military. You're not gonna be able to do shit, really. Esau has all types of weapons that you don't know about that he's gonna release out here.